I just want to genuinely thank Joe Biden. And obviously, if you follow my content, this isn't a post that I make very often.
Well, good for you. We're putting aside partisan biases for a little while. What are we offering our thanks to the president for?
I want to congratulate and thank Joe Biden on the new $1 billion aid package he just passed.
I think you're confused. You see, the president cannot pass anything. They don't pass legislation, let alone foreign aid packages. That's Congress. Congress is in charge of passing legislation. All the president does is sign it into law.
I mean, I would assume that this aid is going to go to the victims of the hurricanes in North Carolina, South Carolina, and all throughout the U.S. Southeast that are still suffering today.
Oh, it's one of these. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot for a second that you're hilarious and clever. Go ahead. Make your point.
So here's our president, Joe Biden, announcing that $1 billion in aid.
You know, that's the right thing for the wealthiest nation in the world to do. And today, I'm announcing over $1 billion in new humanitarian support for Africans displaced from homes by historic droughts and food insecurity.
Seriously, Africa? $1 billion in aid to Africa? Only one day after you sent another $725 million to Ukraine? And still nothing for the victims of the hurricane.
Well, now I'm confused. I thought you cared about the people of North Carolina. Why would you only want to send them $1 billion? Because Joe Biden has asked for $100 billion in disaster aid, urgently needed after Hurricanes Helene and Milton. This is on November 18th. Joe Biden wants to send him $100 billion. You only want to give him one? It's not very generous of you. I'm also confused as to, well, I guess surprise is a better word. I'm surprised that you don't know how any of this works. You present yourself as someone who's intelligent, as someone who has at least a basic understanding of how government works, and yet you don't know how this works. You don't know how money allocation works. You don't know that money allocated for foreign aid by Congress, not by the president, is different than money allocated for natural disaster relief here at home in this country. Why? You don't know how that works? You don't seem to understand that Congress allocates funds for everything. The president has no ability to send a dime of federal funds anywhere. Congress controls the purse. So if you're mad at the United States sending money to Africa or Ukraine or anywhere for whatever reason you're mad about that, you're not mad at the president. You're mad at Congress. They're the ones paying out the money. So I don't understand why you don't know how this works. Or do you know how it works and you're just perpetuating misinformation for the sake of likes, views, and follows? And if that's what you're doing, you should stop. You should stop. Because a misinformed electorate, which is what you are actively pursuing with TikToks like these, is not good. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for me. It's not good for you. It's not good for anybody watching. And if you are watching this, please don't take TikTok channels like this guy's seriously, right? We deal in facts on this channel. So check them. It's very easy to do.